But what exactly is an agent orchestrator? And why will they become the power players of tomorrow's economy? To understand this, we need to examine the specific responsibilities and skills of this emerging role, and why it represents a fundamentally new approach to knowledge work in an AI-powered world. The rise of the agent orchestrator, who will command the highest salaries in 2025. Not coders, not designers, not even AI engineers, but those who master a completely new profession that's emerging at the intersection of technology and business strategy. I'm talking about the agent orchestrator, a role that largely doesn't exist yet, but will soon become the most valuable position in countless organizations. Think of an agent orchestrator as the conductor of a digital orchestra, while individual AI models and human experts are the musicians playing specific instruments. The conductor ensures they work together harmoniously to create something greater than the sum of their parts. This role represents an entirely new function created by the unique challenges and opportunities of AI agents. An agent orchestrator designs, optimizes, and manages complex systems of AI agents and human experts to accomplish business objectives. They determine which tasks should be automated, which require human judgment, and how to allocate limited resources like compute power, human attention, and capital to maximize results. As traditional knowledge work becomes increasingly automated, the premium shifts to those who can direct and optimize that execution most effectively. What makes the agent orchestrator role distinctive is how it combines elements that have traditionally been separate domains. It takes aspects of product management, defining requirements and success metrics, system design, creating efficient workflows and feedback loops, and resource optimization, allocating compute and human resources, integrating them into a cohesive function that hasn't existed before. The responsibilities extend far beyond what we currently associate with AI specialists. They design entire workflows that might include multiple AI agents working in sequence, determine checkpoints where human judgment is required, and continuously optimize the allocation of resources across the system. They're creating a new kind of organizational operating system where humans and AI collaborate efficiently. Consider what this looks like in practice. An agent orchestrator might design a content production workflow that uses different AI models for research, writing, editing, and visual creation, with specific checkpoints where human experts review and refine the output. They determine when to use more compute-intensive models versus lighter ones, when overnight processing makes sense to save costs, and how to structure the feedback loop so the system improves over time. They're creating the system that creates the content. We're already seeing early examples of proto-agent orchestrators creating outsized value. These professionals excel at optimizing cloud spend, scheduling computational jobs efficiently, and focusing on capital efficiency in AI operations. Companies with these people on staff can accomplish the same work as their competitors, but at a fraction of the cost and time. The best companies already do some of this orchestration well, but most organizations are extremely wasteful with both human and machine time, an inefficiency that will become increasingly costly as AI capabilities expand. What distinguishes this role from adjacent disciplines like prompt engineering or AI development is comprehensive end-to-end responsibility. While prompt engineers focus on crafting effective instructions for AI models, and AI developers build the underlying systems, agent orchestrators focus on the entire workflow and resource allocation strategy. As one expert described it, this is product management for agents, thinking about edge cases, deciding when to let the agent run versus when to stop, and ask a human, noticing when the agent is optimizing the wrong thing because you gave it the wrong reward. The agent orchestrator manages the interconnected system of multiple agents working together with humans. They make strategic decisions about resource allocation that directly impact the organization's bottom line. Should you spend more on compute for this task? Or would human review be more cost-effective? How can you queue up intensive processing tasks for overnight when energy costs are lower? These decisions require a unique blend of technical understanding, business acumen, and systems thinking. Effective agent orchestrators combine technical literacy, systems thinking, and resource optimization with domain expertise in their industry. A legal agent orchestrator will understand which parts of contract review require human judgment and which can be safely automated. A marketing agent orchestrator will know where creative direction from humans adds the most value compared to AI-generated content. By 2025, agent orchestrators will dominate the compensation landscape because they'll create exponentially more value than traditional knowledge workers. In a world where execution knowledge is widely accessible through AI, they'll be capable of 10x or even 100x the output by designing and managing systems that multiply their impact. The internet and software development created massive leverage for those who understood them early. A single programmer could create software used by millions. Agent orchestrators will have similar leverage, but across virtually every knowledge domain. They'll transform legal departments, marketing agencies, financial firms, and countless other organizations. Organizations that recognize this shift early and invest in developing agent orchestration capabilities will gain tremendous competitive advantages. They'll accomplish more work at higher quality with fewer resources than their competitors. Individual professionals who develop these skills will command premium compensation because their impact will be demonstrably greater than those still focused primarily on execution. This transition is already beginning, but most organizations and professionals don't recognize it yet. They're still operating in a paradigm where execution knowledge is the primary source of value, not realizing how quickly AI is changing that equation. By the time this becomes obvious to everyone, those who have already positioned themselves as agent orchestrators will have an insurmountable lead. The shift toward agent orchestration represents the most significant transformation in knowledge work since the advent of personal computing. Just as those who mastered software development early gained tremendous advantages in the digital economy, those who master agent orchestration will find themselves uniquely positioned to thrive in the AI economy.